Eddy Reynoso has had 4 fighters that has tested positive for banned substances. And although Oscar Valdez maintained his innocence, Mike Coppinger has already reported that the boxer has already failed his A and B sample. With all this talks of cheating and everything surrounding Eddy Reynoso and his camp, fighter Caleb Plant goes off on Twitter on Team CANELO and Eddy Reynoso. Let's go in and see what he says. Damn shame. Some people want to be great so bad that they cheat. And then there's people who want to be great so bad that they don't. Doing that isn't confidence, it's fear. Then SOG Andre Ward replies, money over morals, that's how we get down in this sport. Weak move. Yeah, I said it. Then he tags Mike Coppinger. Nah, Team CANELO and CANELO deserve Bitch of the Year. All of them are suspect. Everything out of that camp is intentional. They have the knowledge and the experience to know better and the resources to have the best of the best in whatever they want. And that's whether it's tacos, steak, or tea. You mean to tell me you made over 100 million and you live in San Diego, but you ate some tacos or a steak at some random ass taco stand in Mexico or some random ass steak, and just doing that once made your levels that high? That makes a whole lot of sense right there. Caleb Plant synced him with that one. I must even admit, shouldn't no one session of eating no tacos and no steak make your levels that damn high. That is true. As a matter of fact, don't take my word for it. Just watch this whole video. What Robert Garcia thinks on Canelo Alvarez testing positive. Let's go into this.
Wait, did you see that? Did you see it online?
I didn't.
About what, Canelo?
About the
I didn't know
Canelo.
that.
Yeah, watch. I'll show it to you. It's everywhere.
But it's the meat.
Breaking news.
That's what every Mexican that comes out positive, it's the meat.
Oh, really? No, so this has been used before, the meat?
It's already been, that's the excuse for every Mexican that tests positive. It was because of the meat, the beef. I'm not saying it's not, because it's possible it is.
Yeah, see, Golden Boy.
If they test
made a
me,
statement. And then Canelo Alvarez drug test comes back positive with traces of, I can't pronounce that.
But then what it says, in the meat?
Yeah. This is very common with the athletes from Mexico, considering the fact that this usually happens after eating meat.
See what I mean? So if they test me, I'll test positive too. Because I eat meat in Mexico. I was there this weekend.
Yeah, looks like I'll be testing positive for it too.
Yeah.
I just have you in the background doing that to your phone.
Hey, but isn't like if you eat like those guys, you know, they're especially Canelo,
I'll go over here. Sorry.
multi-millionaire. He's not gonna be just eating fucking meat out of a fucking carniceria del mercado. I'm sure he's gonna get like what kind of meat do you eat?
Organic.
Like organic shit and all that, right? Like a cow that was raised, you know, the right way, not from a fucking mercado, but maybe he does. Maybe he eats meat from mercados.
But you're like, but maybe he does.
Maybe he does. You never know. But I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's just all over
it's
right
official.
now.
It's official.
Everyone's posting it, yeah. It's on social media. Golden Boy released something, statement from Golden Boy Promotions.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Not the first time.
Wow.
But for him it is, isn't it?
For him, yeah. Yeah, but there's been like 3 other Mexicans that test positive, but they
Is
get
it
away
found
with
in
it.
steroids?
Yeah, it's in steroids, but they get away with it because sometimes they inject steroids to the cows, so they're saying that it's in the meat.
That must be like a huge dosage.
But I'm telling you, you know, I understand a bantamweight who's making $15,000 a fight, but Canelo makes $50 million a fight. Shouldn't he be eating organic, top
grade meat? So you're thinking it doesn't really add up.
Well, hey, I'm not saying he does. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Robert Garcia just broke down the entire current situation for you guys. He told you that the meat is just an excuse. You know, it's a popular excuse that all Mexicans use. And he also tells you, yeah, they do it and they get away with it. You know, so that's the current thing you see with Oscar Valdez, with Canelo Alvarez. You wonder why, you know, it's just slaps on the wrist and why they're not taking stuff serious and why they overlook this person and overlook that person, because some of them get away with it. You know, I mean, it was a different story. I seen somebody write this and they said, and it's true, it's funny how David Benavidez can get suspended for cocaine, but when you actually get caught with PEDs, like nothing actually happens to you. But that brings in a whole new light when it comes to a guy like Andy Ruiz. Because if you guys remember, I did a video on Andy Ruiz and some suspect activity. So with everything that has gone on and has came out about Canelo Alvarez, Oscar Valdez, and Eddy Reynoso, doesn't that bring a whole new light to this picture right here? It does, doesn't it? I knew it does. Does it seem just random now? Out of all people, Andy Ruiz injecting somebody in his gym with some kind of syringe. Now, does that look good, given the fact, the history of what's going on from that camp? Andy Ruiz, Oscar Valdez, and, you know, all the three other fighters that tested positive. Now, does this picture look good, or does it start to match and add up to you? Because if this is not good enough, well, I got something that'll top all this off.
Okay, so this video is going to be on Canelo and his injection sites. Now this is something I just googled up. It says how to do injections, right? And it says injecting the abs, how to. And what you see here is they're going symmetrically down in each ab with injection sites. Now what we're looking for is this. See how when the needle goes in and he squeezes, the skin pops up and it looks like almost like a nipple or a bee sting or a mosquito bite. And when we go into like a fighter, what we're looking for is something along the lines of this, and this is clearly visible, and when we put it through you can clearly see them, and these are injection sites. Again, we're looking for this. Now this one is fresh. So over time, right, when you look at his abs, you can see that this is the same as this, the how to do injections on the abs. Now we know that these things, once you start injecting, you have to inject in the same place, otherwise you get scarring, like this guy. Right, the famous UFC fighter. And he's injecting it here, here, here. So what we're looking for Canelo's, right, is right here. If you can see the little nipple right here. And right here. And these three on his ribs. If you can see that. So it's right here. And I'll zoom in. Hopefully we can see it. See how they look like the nipples? They look like the same thing as this guy's right here.
The sport looks mighty good to me, 'cause PEDs are all I need. Whatever it is they think I pee, there's no mas PEDs in me. Clenbuterol comes with a nice beefy chew. Vitamine, I think I'm in love with you. Whatever it is they think I pee, it comes out no mas PEDs.